Hello, once again, everyone, and welcome back to Toilets to Titles. I'm Justin Stevens, and I have a very special episode, a bonus episode that I'm bringing to you guys tonight. It's something that I kind of just threw together on the last day. I've been up in the northern part of Wisconsin. I'm probably getting cabin fever up here for a week, so the team decided to give away a couple of free entries to the second annual Frankentstank Listeners League for Toilets to Titles. And one of those entries we're going to not give away tonight. We're going to start the process tonight. It's a crazy idea that I came up with. We'll see how well it works out. This is for us reaching 1,050 followers. And I know we haven't quite reached that yet. We're still 2 followers away. But I figure if I start the process now while I have time, we'll be at that 1,050 by the time I get through round 1. That's right, round 1. That means this is a tournament-style giveaway. And it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen, just like the Frankentstank League itself is unlike anything you've ever seen. So first off, I want to apologize for the video quality. I'm up, like I said, I'm up north. I'm with my grandparents visiting, and it's so my lighting's off. My sound's probably whacked. You're going to hear people in the background. You're going to hear lawnmowers. Neighbor just started mowing at 9 o'clock at night here. So, but it is what it is. This episode's not about anything like that. It's just having fun and giving away a spot in the Frankentstank League. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this. Before I get started with this, and I don't think I'm gonna get all the way through all of round 1 in this one episode, and I'm not gonna push it to make it an extremely long episode either. But I just wanted to let you all know the reason we're doing this is to give out a huge thank you to those of you that have followed us. Some of you have followed us since day 1 of Toilets to Titles on Twitter, and this is our way of showing you thanks, and we're going to make sure that we share all of your Twitter handles on Twitter when we release the episode, which is going live right now, but we're also going to give a release on Twitter as well with your Twitter handles, so you guys can all follow each other as well if you like. Before I get to all that, of course, I want to remind you guys, since this episode is only being broadcast on YouTube and our 2 Facebook pages, our T2T Facebook and When a Family Breaks Facebook, you can catch our normal episodes on Spotify, Podbean, and Apple Podcasts. Please support us on all those, just like you guys have been supporting us on Twitter and through our YouTube channel here. Obviously, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to help us out here as well. It would be greatly appreciated. This is just one of many episodes that we're doing just for you, just for the followers, just to show our thanks for your support. Obviously, you give us that 5-star review. There's another way to possibly win a free entry into the Frankentstank League. You don't have to beat out 1,049 other people necessarily. Just give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Send us a DM to show us that you've done that, and we'll randomly select a winner or 2 from those as well when it's time for that. You can also support us through Patreon now, patreon.com/toiletstitles. Every little bit that we can get from that, again, just helps to put out more content for you, the viewer. So at the bottom, I'm going to scroll down at the bottom, all of our Twitter handles here for a moment before I jump right into this. But if we start getting into this and some of you start to see your Twitter handles popping up and you don't want to be a part of the Frankentstank League, just shoot us a quick DM. DM Toilets to Titles at Toilets to Titles. Let us know you don't want to be a part of it. We'll take you out of it. We completely understand. Totally get it. A lot of people are in a lot of different leagues. Just know that the Frankentstank League, at least a third of it, is going to go towards a good cause, towards a charity of some sort. And the rest will go towards the My Fantasy League site and the winners. But let's see, what else do we got? Oh, also, you can also DM me directly as well if you like. You see my Twitter handle down there at the bottom, at JustinFF_. You can DM me as well. If you're watching this and you're not in this tournament, then understand that you can still get in the Frankentstank. All you have to do is tell us that you want in, and until it's full, we'll let you in. It just won't be a free entry. It is $25 to enter, so a very small fee for an incredibly wild and crazy league. So trust me, you're going to want to be a part of it. Rich, what's up, buddy? What's up? Not going to be interacting a whole lot with the comments on the side because most of the time you guys are going to be seeing my screen. You won't be seeing my ugly mug. So, so with that being said, take that off, and I'm going to jump right into it. So I already have it pulled up here. I'm gonna. Okay. So on my screen here, you guys should be able to see how I'm going to do this. First off, I have the list made up of all 1,050 of our followers. This is minus the guys that work for the show because obviously we're not in this. We're not eligible to win. This is also my subtracting a couple of the borderline porn people that are trying to follow us. I don't really understand how that works out, but I didn't really feel it appropriate to have them in here either. And it's also minusing one particular guy that I think really doesn't like me very well, but he probably forgets that he follows us. So I'm not really throwing him out there either. But otherwise, we're ready to roll here. So this is how I'm going to do it. We're doing Group A first. Group A, you'll see the list of all the different people that are in Group A. This list is from the very beginning, the very first people that followed us to the most recent. So the first people that follow us, this one I think actually belongs to some company or something. I'm not completely sure, but this is Beryl Joffrey, Shane P. Hallam, Justin Bagley, Sean McDonald. I mean, you look down this list, these are lists of people that have been on our show, that some of them recurring guests, some of them just constantly retweeting our stuff and helping us out. And then all the way at the end here, the most recent. And again, this list will start to get a little bit more full. We still have 2 more left to sign up for this tournament, but or actually just to follow us, and then I'm signing up for the tournament. But anyhow, I'm going to jump right into it. So they're listed numbers 1 through 25 on this board. So so down here at the bottom, you'll see Salmon Drums will be number 25, and up at the top, Dev Rock will be number 1. Okay, so I'm going to roll this dice, and this dice, I'm going to roll it 3 times. When it hits that 3rd time, that's how many people from that list of 25 are going to win and move on to round 2. 1. Uh-oh. Let's retry that now. Why is this not working? This worked in my trial run. Okay, it looks like that's on their site from what it's telling us. All right. This is great for the pod. All right, roll a dice. Roll a die. Okay, dice 1 through 6. Oh, I need 2 dice. No. This is unbelievable. Don't know how that works. Two dice, 6-sided, roll 1 time. All right, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna roll it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna have 8 winners. Here are the numbers listed 1 through 25. The 8 winners. I'm gonna write down the numbers. Number 8. You guys may not be able to hear it, but they're cheering for you. Number 18. Exit out this block, this advertisement here, since Lowe's is not a sponsor. Number 1. 25. 4 more from this group. Number 5. Number 16. Oh, of course somebody's going to call me right now. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this. Hello and welcome to Toilets to Titles. You're live on the air.
Bye.
All right. You know what? I'm going to pull my screen back up so you guys can see me because I've got to talk about this person real quick. All right. Exit full screen. No. Amanda, you can't go anywhere. It's not letting me pull up my full screen. Oh, wait, here we go. Solo layout. Okay. So on the phone here, we have my sister, Amanda. My sister has been a huge supporter of the show since day one. She listens to some episodes, even though she doesn't like football. Yeah, so she's been a big help of ours. And also, I right now, Amanda, I'm actually doing one of those tournament style things myself for the show that you helped us get to the championship round of at one time with you helping to bring in all of the votes. So it's very fitting that you called during this episode. So I know you don't want to talk, but I just wanted to say thank you. We appreciate you. This episode is all about our followers and our viewers and showing gratitude to our supporters. So it's fitting that you called so that we could say thank you live on the air.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. I'll call you back when it's over. All right. Back to where we were at. Let's see. Exit solo layout. All right. So number 15 is a winner. Oh, wait. No, number 16 was the winner. I got to spin again. All right. Okay. Here we go. Number 21. And number 7. And I forgot to shuffle the wheel, but that's okay. We'll do it for the next time. Let's see. So our winners are number 1, Devrock. Number 5, at Sean 3 McDonald. Number 8, at Generally Aware, who you guys know also has, or he's a part of FusionFFB.com that has the website that allows us to put articles and podcasts on his website. So that's pretty cool that he gets to move on to the next round. 158. Let's see, number 7, at K Bell F54. That's our buddy Kyle Bellafuel. That's Bellafuel that is on the show regularly. He's actually on last week for the Packers bonus episode with me, so that's really cool. Number 16, the Aussie guys, AJ. Man, we're hitting some awesome names here that totally deserve to go on to the next round. Love to see it. Number 18, at Chris Joel Smith. Number 25, I believe it was, number 25, at Solomon Drums. I believe I was with him in the Scott Fish Bowl last year. I'm not completely sure, but I think that should. Oh, and then at Twist Bets. I'm not sure exactly who that is. It's probably a betting site of some kind, but those people are all going to make it into the next round. So next we move on to B, column B right here. Jeff Lambert, 77, is one of those guys that runs these tournaments himself for anybody that's under 1,000 or under 2,000 followers or whatever, to try to help them gain a following and help bring awareness to each other's work. So he does a great job with that. It's kind of partly where I'm inspired to do this tonight. So he's on the list. So we'll see if he makes it. Let me go back and see if I can enter these back in. All right, I might have to do it manually, but 4, 5, 6. 25. All right. This time I do want to say that I'm going to shuffle it 3 times at the start of every one. So we're going to do, what did you need, Grandma?
My coffee, but it was.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Okay.
So we're going to shuffle it 3 times here. 1, 2, 3. Now I go back to the dice to see how many people are going to, again, I'm going to roll the dice 3 times as well. See how many winners. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have 6 winners from the next group. 6 winners from the next group. Here we go. Number 7. Number 23. Number 3. Number 8. Number 18. And barely number 2. Number 2 barely makes it into the next round. All right. Now let's see who those winners were. Number 2 was at jsnake_DFF. We have number 3 at the Fantasy Zohan. That's awesome. Number 7 at GMinJ. Number 8 at Eagle Dan FF. 18 we have at Ray Ray Mars. That's a good follow. Number 23 at Coach Stephen P. All right, cool, very good. Congratulations, guys. You move on to the next round. All right, column C here, going for 2. Another one I believe that do these tournaments like this. At Jamie Byram, my boy Jamie over in England, supporter of the show. He was on the Falcons episode with us. I'm in a couple of his leagues, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, Leap of Faith is on there. Just some more good names, some good supporters here. So let's see. Let's go back to the dice roll. I'm going to roll 3 times to see how many winners we're going to take. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to take 7 for this round for this group. All right. All right, shuffle it 3 times. And here we go. So we're going to take 7 winners this time. Ooh, 25 barely gets it. Number 7. Number 11. $20. Number 3. Number 12. And number 21. All right, there's our 7 winners. Let's see. Number 3. Jamie Byram, you're in round 2, my man. Number 7 at Duke All-Star 1. Number 11 was at Connor 10. Number 20 at Mike FFB. Number 21 at Pam, a whole bunch of numbers. Number 25 at Dr_Footballs. Dr. Footballs. All right. Let's see. Next round, my man Nick Faria, that's going to be coming up on an upcoming off-season breakdown episode. Polly Sleepers, who helped me out tremendously in the Twitter world and getting started and all this mess. So glad to see him on this list. Gridiron Scholar, of course, that's our boy John Lobb, recurring guest. Coach Dan was on the Cowboys episode. Mark Bullshire was on the Down Under Dynasty guys for Toilets of Titles. That's the Toilets of Titles Down Under guys. Let's see. Yeah, we got another list of really good names here. So this is for Group D. All right, now let's see how many times how many winners we're gonna take. We'll roll 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, only taking 3 winners this time. Sorry, fellas, them's the breaks. Shuffle it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The 3 winners for Group D. Number 6. Number 1. And kept them all low this time. Number 4. All right. All right. And those winners are, number 1 is Norton, 0723. Number 4, Gridiron LM. And number 6, the Gridiron Scholar, 91. How about that? Right on. So now we go to Group E. Linda Lyons was on a recent episode, and she's a recurring guest. The infamous Uncle Steve is in this group. Let's see. The Fantasy Fam guys are in this group. FFB Factory, that's a good follow. My man Mick Breeze McBreeze, I can't wait to put you on that Twitter on the Twitter link here because I think you'll be happy to see that. Let's see. DC 94 fan, I believe that's our boy Justin Toe from the Frankentstank League from last season. So he's already in. So if he wins this, if he hasn't already paid, he won't have to. If he has, then I'm sure we can work out something, maybe send him a free t-shirt or something, but we'll figure something out. But so let's go ahead and get started with Group E here. Group E. I'm going to roll 3 times, see how many winners we're taking. 1, 2, and 3. 6 winners this time. We're taking 6 winners for Group E. Okay. So we're going to shuffle 3 times, and we're off. Number 17. Number 16. Number 3. $21. $23. And 20. All right. Fix my wheel here real quick, and we'll go over the winners. All right. We have, here's our winners from that group. Of course, Uncle Steve, the infamous Uncle Steve, makes it to round 2. Nice job, Steve. You don't even hardly get on Twitter, but you are a huge supporter in other ways. So let's see, number 16, McBeasy. Number 17, Fantasy Fluke. Number 20, Scott Frankel. Number 21, Drizzle_Kyle. 23, the Dynasty Society. So, guys, I know some of these names I'm naming off beforehand, and then they're actually still winning and moving on to the next round. I promise you, this is totally random. You're seeing me do it. It's insane. But it's cool that some of our favorite people are making it on to the next round. So Group F is next. Let's take a look at this list. Byron, he's a recurring guest. He'll be coming on an upcoming episode as well. Let's see. Ross Tucker, of course, is on here. DeBeezy. Let's see. I believe I'm with DeBeezy and Scott Fishbowl this year, actually. So, yep. So there's a few names on there. Some key names to watch for. Get rid of some of these ads. You people don't sponsor Toilets and Titles. All right. We're going to roll 3 times to see how many winners we get from this group. There's 1 roll. Glad to get that 2 out of the way. There's 2 rolls. That would have been a good one. And all right. It's only 4 this round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or this group. Only 4 winners from this group. There we go. Shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we need 4 winners. Number 19. Number 3. number 18, and number 4. All right. And the winners are number 3, at Murph_NFL, Eric Hahn, a bunch of numbers, at Triple DFFP, and at Mike War, bunch of numbers. All right. Very good. Let's see where we're at on time. About 30 minutes. Let's go 1 or 2 more here. I want to try to get as many of these done in as few amount of episodes needed as possible. So shuffle the wheel 1, 2, 3 times. Look at the next group is G. Quick rundown. Hoos from our boys over at Sleeper Wire. Let's see. That's Josh Crocker right there from the Fusion chat group. Sorry if I'm missing anybody when I skim through these, but like I said, I will hit all the handles on Twitter when we post this episode. All right, those are the big names from that group. Let's roll to see how many winners we're going to take. 1. Ooh, that would have been a good one. That sucks. I probably should have just kept it and rolled with it. Oh, well. Oh, that's still a good one. 10 winners will be from this round. Checking the comments here. What in the world is happening? Is your mom getting you into bingo? Okay. Yeah, nope, not that kind of video. The exact numbers that I predicted. All right, Joe. All right, cool. All right, so sorry I'm not checking on the chat as much because I'm trying to get through all of these potential winners here, or at least winners to move on to the next round. But so we're taking 10 winners in this one. I've already shuffled this board 3 times. Here come our winners for this group. And this is Group G. So the first winner is number 19. $15. 10. 1. 21. 23. 3. 11. 16. One more from this group. This is the largest group we've had yet as far as second round advancers. Number 24. All right. And I'll probably end this episode on that one so I don't have to go through and reorganize that entire group right there. But real quick to go over the winners in that group, it's at Greaser Rules 14. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Number 3 at Bewick 50. Let's see, a lot of higher numbers in this one. Number 10 was at Fantasy Frank 1. Number 11 at Dookie Hogue. 15 and 16 were at the College Chaps. Here, I can move this over. At Ash's Fantasy. 21 was our boy Josh Crocker. Made it into the next round. Awesome. 23 at T Duncan 80. Good to see Tim Duncan in the house. Number 24 at FPAOP. Let's see. I think that's everybody there. At Fantasy Fool was number 19. And again, I wrote it all down as well, so I'll be able to make it exact for the actual tournament itself. So let's see. I'm going to exit this. All right. So that gives you an idea of how this is going to work. I know that was long and tedious and kind of boring for most of you, but some of you are going to geek out on something like that, like I do. So I really appreciate you standing by, especially if you watched all of that for whatever reason. But like I said, the important thing is that it will be on Twitter, so you'll be able to see see us tag your Twitter handle on there with all the other people that are in this tournament together, and maybe you guys can help follow each other or watch the video to help us out. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna get it out there, and you guys all made it into the second round. I'm not 100% sure what the second round is going to entail. It's probably going to be something similar to this, but I'm going to figure it out as I go. It's kind of how I'm doing this. The rest of the first round will be done this way. I'm just going to break it up into sections and episodes like this. So it was 7 groups in episode 1. So thank you very much for joining, and I'm probably not going to change my clothes and just do the next episode here in just a moment anyway. But thanks for tuning in.